Hi Year 8, this is the end of year assembly, not in the way we would normally do it. Obviously it's a pre-recorded one, but well done, you have made it until the end of year 8. Mr. Sheldon's asked for a particularly long assembly, but don't worry, it's only 43 slides. Last night, when I was thinking about what to talk about in this assembly, I looked back at our first assembly back in June 2020, when we were talking about this being the strangest times and you were at the end of year 7. And we were thinking about how year 7 was going to finish in a bit of a strange way, and then we were going to start with the excitement of year 8. And then in July, myself and Mr. Horner came into school and did a video welcoming you to Bexton Road for the very first time, ready to start your year 8 journey with all the excitement of what that might be. We introduced you to your new form tutors. It has been a long year, Mr. Sheldon, hasn't it? As we can see from the fresh-faced Mr. Sheldon here at the start of year 8. It's been a tough old year. In September, the very first assembly of year 8, we talked about how things would be different in year 8. We said that assemblies would be like this, you'd be taught in bubbles, there'd be a one-way system around school, not that you get out very often of the bubble, but there'd be a one-way system when you did. We said we'd start wearing face masks, and you'd have specific times to go to the toilet. We thought this would be a short-term thing as we introduced you to year 8. It turned out it was a lot longer than that. And then another welcome back assembly after we'd finished for Christmas, thinking we'd be back in January after a 2-week holiday. And we didn't come back until March. This has been a really tough year. A year where we've done things we never thought we would have to do. But you've done really well. It's been tough, but we've got through it together. There's things that we never want to hear again. We don't want to hear about bubbles ever again. I'm sick of bubbles and I'm sure you're sick of bubbles. And face masks and lateral flow tests, but these are things we've had to do over the course of the year that we never thought we would have to do. And hopefully now, after this really tricky year, we're ready to move on into year 9. But through the challenges that we've had, through the adversity that we've had, we have developed resilience. I know that from the group of students, 222 students that came through that door on the very first day in September, you have all become more resilient. You have all grown as people and matured over the course of this academic year. You've overcome challenges. You've developed flexibility towards dealing with situations. You've all grown, and there's been successes along the way, which we're going to celebrate in a minute. Hopefully the effort that you've put in the exams, in your learning, which has been more challenging than normal, paid off in your end of year exams. Hopefully you're going into year 9 feeling positive about your learning. And we'll talk in a moment about how things will be different and in some ways similar in year 9. So even though it's been a challenging year, be thankful for the things that we have got, the resilience you've developed, the way you've grown up over this year in the challenging circumstances. But hopefully now, and going into year 9, you'll feel like we're in a good place. Over the years at Knutsford Academy, I don't think we have done rewards and recognition as well as we might have been able to. So over the next few years while you're here, you will see a big push on rewarding positive behaviour, academic progress, not just attainment, but progress that people make. All of your teachers over the last week or so have been nominating people that they think have gone above and beyond in their subject, who have tried really hard in each of the subjects. And over the next few slides, you'll see the names of people on there for each subject that have been nominated for recognition for that particular subject. What I won't do is read each name out because there's so many, but take a look for your name, the names of your friends, to see who has been recognised for the effort that you've put in these subjects. And as you go through and as I click through these slides, you'll see that some names come up over and over again for people who consistently put the effort in, consistently come into class and try really hard across loads of different subjects. And already you may have seen your name come up more than once. And how nice is it to see Owen's name on there, new to the school, coming in, trying really hard in maths, being recognised for that effort. Well done, Owen. Loads of people doing really well in science. Really nice to see lots of new names we've not seen on the previous slides, because we recognise that some people are good at English, some maths, some science, some people are the arts and the performing arts, because everybody is different. All students have been recognised for the effort that they have put in. Thanks to Mrs. Riley providing a list of all these students who are trying really hard in biology. And also these two that are trying really hard in physics, along with other students as well. And in PE, those students who have both tried really hard and also exceeded in the PE that they've done inside and maybe outside of school. And thanks to Mr. Lynn and Mr. Acton and Mr. Horner, who for some reason seem to have forgotten a lot of your first names, J. Evans, T. Hardman. But I will say the moment of PE for this year was definitely J. Platt, as he crossed the ball to a certain Mr. Cole for the amazing dive header that was earlier this week. Loads of students doing well in other subjects like 3D design with Mr. Robinson. And also with Mr. Barker. And like I said before, it's really important to celebrate the achievements in every subject, from the arts to the sciences to sport and PE, because everyone has their own strengths in the things that they do. And in art, again, some similar names, some different names. Some people, you'll see yourself on this list maybe, have come in on a lot of these slides. And maybe this is the first time you've seen your name on a slide. More people excelling in graphics with Mr. Barker. And again into languages where we see some similar names, some different names. But students being recognised for the effort they put in, lesson after lesson after lesson. Mrs. Begg thought long and hard about who to recognise for their effort and attainment in German. And after a lot of thought came up with Hugo as being the student who has clearly excelled in Miss Begg's class. More students excelling in languages. Nice to see some names on there for the first time that I've noticed. And from the history teachers, some more named of students that have done really well. I see on there, Ryan's been on quite a few times on this, as Ty a number of times. Nice to see consistent effort across subjects. And as we move into your other humanities subjects like geography, more students coming in trying their hardest. And I look at this as I'm going through and I say Elizabeth's on there again and Maxine's on there again. Joe's on there again. Really nice to see. And Katie and Amber and Will, all on these numerous lists time and time again. You come in every day and just work hard. And the final one of these slides, for performing arts, for students who are taking dance and music and musical theatre and drama and performance review, which Miss Main tells me are all different things. I'll take her word for that. But students who are performing well in the performing arts, well done to you guys as well. So some of you will have seen these tickets, the reward and recognition for effort that you've put in over the time of year 8. And we're awarding these for merits and high number of merits and good LMLs, students who have been on that list we've just been through time and time again. And all these tickets have been put into a draw for some prizes. And the first of these prizes is for the student who's been on these lists the most number of times, who's been recognised for the departments the most number of times, who's come in obviously consistently and just tried hard in every lesson. And that award is for Lizzie Woodford. Highest number of academic nominations. Well done to you, Lizzie. Second of these awards goes to Amber Crawshaw for the highest number of merits across the whole of Year 8. It's really, really an amazing achievement. And then we have some gift vouchers to give out. Now, these £10 gift vouchers can be for anything that you want for these 4 students. If you've been given one of these tickets, you're in the draw. The draw has been done. And what you need to do if you are one of these 4 students is email me to say where you would like your gift voucher for. So it's personalised to you and you can have it for wherever you want. The 4 students that were drawn randomly out of the hat by Miss Way and a Year 9 random passing student to make sure it was fair are Eva, Kira, Charlie and Ty. Well done to you guys. Well done for being first out of that draw for the £10 gift vouchers. Make sure you drop me an email to say where you want it for and I'll make sure that gets sent straight to you. Another competition we've had is a creative writing competition. It's really nice to see Will's name on the list of winners. Will's going to get a special pack as a gift box with chocolate and headphones and chargers and a mobile phone portable charger. Well done, Will, for winning the creative writing competition. You're going to hear a lot more about rewards over the course of Year 9 and 10 and 11 as we really strive to make sure that if we're asking you to do things and you're doing them, we absolutely reward you for doing that. So you'll see lots of this badge knocking around, lots of talk over the next years about the rewards that you're going to get. And it's really nice that Mr. Horner, who's our assistant head of year, has got a new role across school. He'll still be our assistant head of year, but he's going to be looking after awards and recognition and rewards across the whole of school. And Mr. Horner's working really hard to get sponsors for different things to do with rewards across school. The point of this is that we want your merits or your LML to really mean something. It's not just a number, it's something tangible for you that you get as a reward for doing well in school. And he's trying to work with local communities to make things that you really, really want. And these rewards range from simple things like chocolates to Mr. Horner took a student to a company in Altrincham this week and she was awarded with a bike for pursuit of excellence in school. So if you can think of rewards that you think would be really good, get in touch with Mr. Horner because he will work on your behalf to get you the right rewards. Things like £50 vouchers being awarded from local businesses to go and eat in their restaurants. Or chances to work with future DJs if you aspire to have a career as a DJ or just enjoy doing it. Mr. Horner is trying to find you the right rewards for your achievements in school. So now it's the summer. We've managed to make it through. This is slide 43 of actually 44. I lied to you at the start. It's the summer. We're nearly finished for the summer holidays. And whether you spend it with family, whether you're lucky enough to go to the beach on holiday, or whether you spend it with friends, excuse the pun, maybe you're going to challenge yourself on the summer reading challenge. Maybe you're going to get out and about. There's a picture there of Tatton Park. We're lucky to live in an area that we do with so many nice areas. Or whether you're going to challenge yourself to a project, who knows? Or whether it's time to just relax, have some downtime before Year 9. I hope you have a really good summer holiday. And I'll very, very briefly talk about Year 9 because it seems such a long way away, as it should do. It's 7 weeks. We don't come back until the 6th of September. That is a long time away. And when you come back, some things will be the same. On the whole, your form tutor will be the same form tutor. And I hope that will be a good thing. We asked you what you wanted to do, and you said that's what you wanted on the whole. There's a few minor changes if you've been to me and had that conversation with me. So generally, your form tutor will be the same. Your form room will be the same. The entrance into school will be the same. There's a lot of consistency for next year. Some things will be different. Things might be different, might be hopefully that you will have your form time, your registration, and then move into classes, moving around the school. Different classes for English and maths and science and PE and performing arts and languages. All different classes mixing with different people. We're hoping that we'll be out of bubbles, and this will be something that will be different for next year. You'll still have me as your head of year and Mr. Horner as the assistant head of year, and we'll be here to support you in any way we can, just like we've done this year. So that is pretty much it from me. I apologise, Mr. Sheldon, I couldn't quite make it 24 minutes. Tried my best. I wish you all a really, really happy summer holiday, and I'm really looking forward to seeing you all in September and welcoming you as Year 9s. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you in September.